Yeah, I usually do weird hand gestures at the beginning.
What?
I don't know. I feel like it like captures my awkwardness. It's like. I hate you so much.
Are you lassoing the man?
That was like a whip. And I was like, hit the whip, and then the nay-nay. But I guess not.
It seemed kind of like a lassoing in.
Oh, like a, come on in.
Yes.
I want to make fun of Jeffree Star.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Today, my name is Richard Villa, and I'm going to be doing Maria Hernandez's makeup. Okay, so, as you all saw, Mario did a trash look on Maria Sunday. Now, I think it's very, very important to mention that it was our initial plan for me to do Maria's makeup, but somebody, and sort of me too,
Blame it all on me. Okay.
our schedules didn't line up. They just plain and simple did not. I'm so short in this video. Better.
You can make them bigger?
Yeah.
I got
I'm
a new
alright.
chair because I didn't know I could do it.
So, I was gonna do a hot Cheeto look on Maria, but then Marielle decided to do a hot Cheeto look. So it was like a conflict of interest. So I was at the gym today listening to Let It Go from Frozen.
Okay.
But I was listening to the Broadway musical version.
It's more sophisticated.
Yeah, so it was like a little bit more gay. And I was sitting there and I was reading through text from Maria because I was pissed because I was supposed to do the hot Cheeto look. I was the one who was supposed to do that. And I was like, everyone's favorite laxative is hot Cheetos.
That's true.
And you love hot Cheetos.
I do love hot Cheetos.
So I was like, this is perfect. I'm gonna do like a hot Cheeto. Like I was gonna do like the crusties too. Do you know what I'm
Yes,
talking
I
about?
do.
That like get on your little fingers.
The little.
But then I saw the video that she did with Mario, and let's just say plagiarism. But I was at the gym today, and I was reading through our text, and Maria said, "You have the rainbow behind you," and I thought, let's do the gaze. Let's do the gaze on her eyes. But then I started watching like tutorials on how to do gaze
Yeah.
on someone's eyes.
I did it for the Pride thing at the Dallas Museum of Art. We had like a Pride stay up till midnight thing, and I did it, and it took me like 7 hours.
We don't have 7 hours. I have to go to CVS in a little bit, and she has something at 5. So I was like,
I
what
actually
else?
don't. I thought I had class, but it's Monday.
Me.
I
I thought I had class, but it's Sunday. So I was like, what's really close to a hot Cheeto? Because I had watched so many videos on how to do stuff that looked like hot Cheetos, and I was just gonna say it's the hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
And I was like, Phoenixes. So I'm gonna do a Phoenix look on Maria's eyelids, and then everything else is gonna be really lackluster. But I'm gonna do a Phoenix look,
I love
and I think it's gonna be really cute.
I think I'm gonna love it.
Like low-key, I think I'm gonna snap.
I love
Let's get into it. Welcome back. So, take off your glasses.
it. Okay. Of course.
So, I don't do makeup. I'm not a beauty guru. There, I just outed myself. But I do know that you start with primer, but she doesn't seem to have that.
Yeah, it's in over there.
BRB, you're gonna do this step, okay?
Can you put it on my fingers?
Okay, I'm sorry. That's on my step.
That right there.
Okay, should we tell them how we met?
Oh yeah.
I think it'd be fun to do that.
I think it's funny.
How we met?
Yeah.
How did we meet?
Well, first of all, we lived in the same hall.
Our first year.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were upstairs, I was downstairs.
I was like, wait. I was like,
False.
I was like, where did I live?
Yeah, and one night I was hanging out with Marielle, her roommate,
And Rebecca.
and Rebecca. And I was sitting outside of a building. I don't know if they know where you go to school, so I'm not going to mention where we go to school.
No, but no, yeah. You can don't have to.
So we were sitting outside on this patio, and I'm going to Oh my god, how did you girls do this?
They have a table, but I don't have money, so I can't just have a setup.
So we are sitting outside of this building. I'm just gonna put them on the floor.
I can hold them.
No.
Okay.
And we were sitting outside of this thing, and I looked over and I saw Maria, and I didn't really know Maria.
Are you gonna start with my eyes?
Yeah, because there's gonna be fallout. Like a lot of fallout.
So you need to prime my eyes.
Yeah, didn't you just do that?
No, I primed my face. Okay, I'll just prime my eyelids. Do you need tape?
No. Tape is for losers. So I was sitting outside of this building with Maria and Rebecca, and then I think Rebecca knew you
Yeah, because she was in my O team.
on your O team, which is like our orientation team. And we all really wanted Wingstop, like badly. So that entire night sort of became a journey into getting Wingstop, and
We pissed people off.
we pissed a lot of people off.
Because, like, our school has, like, a... Oh, I put it on my eyebrows, and my eyebrows are done. Our school has, like, this thing where, like, they could take you anywhere, like, between certain hours that is within 7 miles of the school. And so we kept calling this girl, and we're like, can you take us to Wingstop? And she's like, I have a Toyota Prius. I cannot take... It was, like, what, 6 of us?
There was 6, yeah.
She's like, I cannot take 6 of y'all in this Toyota Prius. And we just kept calling you, and we're like, but it's 6 of us. Thinking that
We
the
called
car
like
was...
4 or 5 times. Like, it was really embarrassing.
And then she stopped answering.
Because here's the thing. Here's the tea, sis. So we thought that this service was an actual bus because it's advertised as a bus.
Yes.
And also it's important to mention that this wasn't the first time we had used this service, and all of us had gotten in this vehicle before. I had bought an entire comforter at Target, and this service took me all the way back.
Okay, but stop. The first time I actually met Richard, like, this wasn't like we had a conversation. It was just like we met him. So, like, me and another friend had gone to Target using this service, right? Mind you that the Target is, like, a good walk away from
It's like
campus.
a mile and a half. It's
And
far.
so, like, me and this other person are at the Target, and then I come across Rebecca, which Rebecca was, like, also had, like, Kate was at Target with Maria and with Richard, and they're like, how did you get here? And then we were like, oh, we got here via the school bus. And then they're like, we walked here.
That's fine.
And we were like, you walked all the way? And Richard
It's
was...
already off to a horrible start.
No, you're fine, you're fine. And Richard was just like, we were like, oh, well, we're about to leave if you want to come on the bus with us. And they were just embarrassed, and they were like, yeah, I guess we'll go.
Well, the school had never told me about this service. And I had been there for a good 2 weeks by this point. And I had one friend, two, yeah. My friends' names were Maria and Rebecca. And, like, the school had never mentioned this service to us. But apparently both Maria and Rebecca knew about this service, except for me. So we walked
They made you walk.
all the... No, I wanted to walk, like, low-key. And this looks horrendous. James Charles, your career is going to be fine. So...
Because you came in like, I'm about to end James Charles.
I did say that. So I walked all the way there, but that's like besides the point. So we inducted ourselves into like this elite group called the Wingstop Bitches. What
Yeah.
was our...
It was like,
It's probably like a gang sign.
we just like would be like, I think we would like go like this. Like,
And we never did it.
I don't think we ever went to Wingstop like all of us together.
We never did. Because that one guy, Pablo,
That one guy.
I know his name. I just don't know if I should say his name. Someone in our friend group broke their...
What's this? Hello.
I'm coming for your brand, sweetie.
You
So,
missed the.
I'm just gonna do...
Okay. Okay. It's tea time with Richard.
Sorry that we're so bland and we have nothing to talk about. Give us questions to talk about.
Yeah, ask us things.
Okay.
Maria, my roommate, the girl from Sunday's video, is gonna ask us things.
I'm not the girl from Sunday's video. I'm the makeup artist from Sunday's video.
Oh, now you want to call yourself a makeup artist again?
Okay, let me look up fun.
There's so much product.
Who's it?
was it?
Wet and Wild.
I love those.
So Wet and Wild 3794327
9R.
Use code Mario for 2% off.
They'll charge you more.
I was gonna say for an extra tax.
It goes
Maria
straight
has
your
to
pocket.
pay her tuition somehow.
And we're gonna put this in her crease. That sentence made me uncomfortable. I'm gonna put this red in your crease. Cool. I watch. I'm a stan. And she hasn't done any videos talking about herself.
I think it's just awkward to talk about me.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not very interested. I'm just gay.
Okay.
Let's address the elephant in the room. Gay.
The gay is right here, except for Maria. What's your favorite piece of clothing?
So I am the most stereotypical gay, and I went to Marshalls and I bought like a 6-pack of Calvin Klein underwear. And ever since I've like felt really powerful. So those are probably my favorite. Hashtag spam.
Right. I'm dead. I don't know. I don't think there's for me. I feel like for me it's not clothing, it's shoes. No, but not even. So okay, I own this one shirt that I bought at the thrift store, and it's like an old lady shirt. You know, like when you see old ladies, they wear those flowered pattern button ups. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I love a good old lady shirt.
And so that old lady shirt, my mom is always like, "Oh, you remind me of your grandma when you wear the shirt."
Oh, that's cute.
So I like the shirt. I think that shirt makes me feel important sometimes when I style it properly.
That's really cute. I like that.
Thanks.
Okay, you know, this isn't my best work. I'm not gonna lie.
Mario, next question. But you're doing great. I feel it.
Actually, it's sort of looking really good, so.
What hobby would you get into if time and money weren't an issue?
Spending, shopping.
Paying off my student loans.
Right, that's so true.
That's a fun hobby.
Swiping my credit card everywhere.
Yeah. Coming for Carly's brand.
That's true.
Honestly, I think makeup's so cool.
You would do makeup?
I think I'd like explore a little bit more because I'm never gonna be the type of person who like wakes up with enough time to like do anything. But I think like makeup is just super fun, and a lot of people like overlook it as an art. Except for now, like everyone's talking about it. I'm gonna cut your crease.
Okay.
That makes me feel uncomfortable.
I think that like for me, I would like be a full-time artist. Like that would be my hobby. Like just do art all the time and like be properly trained and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people like don't realize how much work it takes to like be an artist.
Yeah.
Especially when you come from like a working class family.
Exactly.
Because while all of your friends have these really fun internships, you know, with these really prominent figures in a business, you are busy working a 9-to-5 job.
That's true. That's so true. Cause like this summer, I kind of felt bad that I was just working at the museum as like a gallery attendant. But it's just like I didn't have the luxury to get an unpaid internship for the summer.
Yeah, because it's just like not something that one I want to like burden someone with. Like I can support myself. Like I'm an adult.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably get into art and like not think about it.
Yeah.
Or feel guilty about it.
I feel guilty about it, yeah. Cause even like now, like my parents have never been supportive of me as like being an artist. I think that like even since I was little, like I love to draw, but they were always like, "That's not gonna pay the bills, so you need to do something different."
I've been like, "Neither are you, bitch."
Right. And I feel like even now, like that I've like had my artwork in like a gallery or two, or I started like me and Maya did the whole body show thing last semester. Like I feel like now they're like, "Oh, you can do things with this," you know. But before it was like not at all. So I feel like if I was living comfortably and money wasn't an issue, like I could just
do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
Okay, what fictional place would you most like to go?
Ooh. Because I feel like if I could go back in time, like it's not real, because it's not real in our reality at the moment. moment. Like, I can't just pop in.
Where?
Like, I'd go back, I don't know. I'd go back to, like, pre-conquest time in Mexico when we were looking for the cactus coming out of the rock. That's just because I'm a history nerd. Like, I guess actual fictional place.
Can they even see that?
Yeah, you can probably. Because Maria was, like, sniffing my powder.
What is going on over
my
here?
baking powder. On the video last time, you can see how she just inhaled it all.
I would probably go to Hogwarts.
Oh, that would be
Basic. Because I love Harry Potter like so much.
Actually, I have a fictional place. What is the world from where Timmy Turner's fairies are?
Bimsdale?
No, that's the place he lives in.
The TV land that he goes to?
No. I'd go to SpongeBob's house.
Bikini Bottom?
Bikini Bottom.
Why?
I fucking love SpongeBob.
I have like a weird animosity for SpongeBob.
Why?
Because the Broadway musical.
Oh, I have not seen that.
Yeah. I don't think anyone who likes SpongeBob the musical has seen SpongeBob the musical. It's just like not good music.
What takes up too much time? Too much of your time?
School.
You know, I've seen better.
We'll do something positive, you know? What small things make your day better?
Small things that make my
Are you saying that gay people are always negative?
Oh, I don't
No.
generalize.
You came to that conclusion.
I know, it was me.
Not me. Yeah, what small things? What are some of the small things that make your day?
The Snapchat I get from you. That was cute, huh?
Small things that make my day better.
You're smiling, I can see. But yeah, I guess just like, for me, it's like the random things that people do to show you they care or they're thinking about you. So I know that like my girlfriend calls me at every single one of her breaks when she's at work, even though she doesn't have to. So it's just like, or like random texts where she's just like, I love you so much. Or like long texts that she takes the time out to be like, oh, I love you. So yeah.
I'm really excited when the dining hall's chicken tenders.
Tomorrow.
Chicken Tender Tuesday. I also really enjoy words of affirmation.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're like, you didn't suck today. I'm like, that's really nice, thank you.
Yeah.
Or also when I like do something and someone's like, oh, like, that was cute. I'm like, it wasn't, but okay. If I could be any age like permanently, what would I be? Probably like dead.
What the hell? Probably dead, yeah. What?
No, probably like 24. I feel like when you're 24, like nothing can make sense and everyone's like, but like when you're like 35 and you're still a freaking mess, like, time to have some accountability, Carol.
Yeah, I think I would say like 25 or 26. I guess what?
Open your eye. Close your eye.
Or like 27 at the max. I don't know, because by then I would like be done with my PhD program. So if I was forever 27, like all of my schooling done, I feel like I'd have a great life. Like I'd be a young professor, you know?
We're the young cool professor.
Yeah.
I'm cutting your grease.
I love it.
It's platonic way.
Okay, well. If somebody was to make a movie about your life, what genre would the movie be and who would play you?
At this point in my life, it'd probably be a horror film. I've always liked to think that Joseph Gordon-Levitt would play me in a movie, but only because I'm like being optimistic.
I think that right now, based on my life, it would be like a rom-com. Because I'm very much in a relationship. And I don't think that I don't know of anybody that could play me, because there's not a lot of
I'm so
like,
complex. I'm
no. Like, because there's not like a lot of like Mexican or like Latinx fat actresses. So
Richard's face just it was like, well, that was a hard pill to swallow. A gulp.
How am I supposed to finish?
I'm sorry. So yeah.
He said, good point.
Good point. So yeah, that would be like difficult to find, I guess. Cause I wouldn't want to be portrayed by like a woman that's not physically like me. So yeah.
Do you think you would have them like focus on a specific aspect of your life?
I don't know. Like I feel like right now, like I would want them to focus on like my love life. Cause
Wingardium Leviosa.
So I think that would be positive, you know. But if we were talking about like maybe earlier in the summer, like when I came out to my parents, like that would be
Yeah.
like a drama,
A whole ass.
and they'd focus on me being
Period
gay.
piece.
Well, I guess like if you focus on like my romance life, like you'd also focus
Have to
on
mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd have to come up.
I'm dating a woman, like
They'd be like, lesbian?
what?
Question mark?
What?
They'd be like, what is this woman dating a woman on my TV?
Exactly. But yeah, I feel like right now I just
I brought this all the way up.
It's fine. It's fine.
I said Trixie Mattel. Coming for you.
But yeah, it'd be just focused on like that love story. But then like also talking like about my girlfriend would mean like talking about me coming out, cause like she was there when all that happened and stuff.
She was like in the room?
No. But she was like my support system behind
Yeah,
me.
no, for sure. Where do you see your YouTube channel taking off?
I don't know. Like I feel that like once I become like more comfortable with like actually putting videos out there, like I want to
Yeah.
talk more about like being like a first gen student, like coming to like a predominantly like white and
Maria, will you
rich.
moisten this? Where'd the toaster come from? You're not allowed to have that.
Stop.
Shut up, R.A. Richard.
Edit it out.
Stop. We don't have a toaster in here.
The entire REHS staff is just watching her videos. They're like, get her!
I'm so dead. I was like, wait, you're an RA. I forgot. And just like kind of talking about that, and then kind of also just like talking about like maneuvering life as like a fat woman, especially like talking about like fashion and like confidence, because I feel like a lot of the times like a lot of the like plus size like bloggers that are out there like always engage in like very expensive stores, so like confidence in like fashion and beauty is never accessible for fat women.
Yeah. And I also feel that like most plus size like YouTube people, I guess, and like fashion bloggers, they're white and they're wealthy.
That's true. That's so true, actually. And then like yeah, I'm like I'm not about to drag. I'm like never mind. I'm not gonna
20
become a
years
drama
from now.
channel.
Do you see YouTube being something that like potentially could really take off for you?
I don't know. I don't feel like there's a lot of people out there that are
Just
interested.
dragging it now.
That are like interested. I mean, like, I guess like it. Like I was watching like David Dobrik the other day, and he said it all depended like and like Antonio Garza, I think.
I love
I fucking
Antonio
love him.
Garza. I'm like punching you in the
I know,
face,
it's okay.
Genuine.
Like both of them were talking about.
It's all blotchy because it dried when Mario took forever to dampen my beauty.
But they all talk about kind of like how it also depends. Like there'll be a moment where one person will
Takes
discover
off.
you.
Yeah.
And like that one video will take off, and that would just lead your career to kind of taking off. Because like at least Antonio Garza was talking about how like they created a video look in February, and then they like stopped putting stuff out there, and then over the summer they blew up.
They did. I was, fun fact, one of the first 100,000 people who saw that video. I was one of the first few. Yeah, and when I like first clicked on that video, she had like 72,000 subscribers, and I went back like a day later because it was like a funny video.
Yeah.
Like she wore dramatic makeup to school, and the video had like 700,000 views, and she had like 500,000 subs.
Yeah.
Thought this is gonna be okay. No, I think YouTube is in desperate need of like more creators,
Yeah.
and especially with like all the shit that's going down with
The beauty
well, this is very
community,
explicit content, but
or like in general.
just like I think there's like a starting to be like this huge shift away from produced media, and the fact that like the type of person taking off on YouTube right now isn't really necessarily, well, they're beautiful people, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, very beautiful.
But like they're also not like the most conventionally beautiful people.
That's true.
They're like average beautiful, you know? That
But
makes sense.
it's also like that's interesting because like the people that you see now that are really big are very conventionally beautiful. Like even if it's like men wearing makeup, like you're still very conventionally attractive. Like the like older people that have been on YouTube. Like talking about like the
This is
beauty
whiteface.
community that just like was under shambles, and I think it's still low key under shambles. Like Laura Lee is very traditionally
She's gone.
beautiful. I think she'll be back soon.
Hey guys, it's our deepest color for our deepest lady. Heart-shaped tape.
And it's like
I just don't think she has a place on YouTube anymore.
I don't think so either. But even like Manny's very traditional, like he's very beautiful.
Yeah.
And like he went through that phase where people were like, "Oh, he's fat," but like he was not fat.
No.
Like he's
No.
not fat.
He like fell victim to that.
Yeah. And it's just like James Charles is very thin and very like
Very stereotypical.
yeah.
Queer.
Yes, very stereotypically gay, very
And
much so.
Something for people to latch onto. But that's like also something that really irritates me about current state of media is that people like sort of harvest from their scandals now.
Yeah.
Like they end up coming out of it scotch-free, like
Yeah. That's so
Like-
true.
Gabriel Zamora.
Yeah.
Like, are we gonna completely forget the racist things he said because he called out
Yeah.
Manny and Laura? Like,
Cause like people didn't stop following him. He gained subscribers through this.
gain subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, he said sorry, and he said it in a more meaningful way than Laura and Manny. But it's just like, he still did those things, you know?
Yeah, he was still like horrible.
Yeah. And it's just like,
But he also actually like apologized.
yeah,
Like, but then even then, like his entire like apology video was just him
talking shit about other people.
talking shit about other people, and at that point, like
Yeah.
you were prioritizing.
Yeah. And I also think that YouTube has become too much of a business for people. Like in a lot of like Manny, Laura's, like a lot of those people spend the first 5 minutes of their videos promoting their brand, promoting their new projects, promoting other brands. So it's just like
Morphe, yeah.
yeah, promoting all these other things. So it's just like they've like focused more on like the business aspect of it.
Well, like good for them, but also at the same time, like James Charles is 20 years old and he just bought a house.
Yeah.
Why are we feeding this money into a 20-year-old who has
Yeah.
repeatedly been like offensive?
Yes.
Like I think at all YouTube, if you're watching, I know you're not. You're not one of the 11 subscribers.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it all comes down to the way that like the like computer system logarithm works,
That's also true.
and like the way it's always going to promote a Jeffree Star video, even
That's
though like
true.
like no shade to Jeffree Star, but like he could probably buy me a couple times,
Yeah,
a couple hundred times.
probably.
I've actually been thinking about starting a YouTube channel too.
You should. You should.
You should.
You should.
I just want to be more comfortable on camera.
Me too.
There's like little fallout.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Learn that from Jeffree Star.
I'm dead.
Talk shit. Talk shit, get hit. It's just like one of those things where I just like need to sit down and do it, and I like don't
Yeah.
really have a special skill.
Me neither.
Like, what am I gonna do? Like, go into my kitchen and make a fucking cake? Like,
Started like I've been saying that I wanted to do a YouTube channel for the longest time.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even because
for a long time.
yeah, and it wasn't even because like I wanted like the traditional like YouTube, like oh everybody on YouTube wants to be famous or whatever. I just wanted to be able to like put real content out there, like not just like fake shit, you know.
as I sit here and like literally just coat your face in makeup.
It's okay.
Are you ever gonna start a YouTube channel, Maria?
Maria says she's gonna wait until I have a big following, so then.
Just take from
So
it.
then all of her
Me
like,
now.
No, yeah, because I'm like, okay, think about it. If I could like keep doing like videos with her, right? Eventually she's gonna pop off, and then people be like, wait, Maria doesn't have a YouTube channel.
And they're gonna be like, get a YouTube
Like
channel.
do it, and then I'm like, okay.
Do you feel you're gonna be able to maintain the Wednesday to Sunday upkeep?
I think that for the semester it might just come down to once a week. But right now it's pretty like feasible. Or maybe like once the semester starts kicking off, like I can just start doing stuff that's like less like I need to edit things. So like more just like
Like
let's
what's
have
in
a
my
conversation.
bag?
Yeah.
Blend it away, ladies.
Blend it away.
Yeah, I just think that like YouTube's fun.
I think it's fun too.
And I think a lot of people like don't realize that it's like fun.
This looks good actually. This
It really does not.
you blended it out really well though.
I'm like disappearing into the void.
No,
Just
you're
with the
not.
light,
You just open the blinds a little bit.
This is not bad at all, actually.
That
Yes.
did nothing else.
Yeah, like that.
No, I'm even more gone. Just like this.
I like it. You did kind of take it a little too up on to the brow. Should I just close my phone? But it's good. I like it. Gets blinded.
Okay guys, sorry that this entire video just dissolved into nothingness. But I think it's fun, and I think it was chatty, and I think you
I
really
love
got
it,
to
I
know
love it.
Maria, which is what I was here for. So thanks for coming onto my channel.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Hit subscribe. Follow her on Instagram, Twitter,
I don't have my Twitter, but yeah, sure, I can have it linked now.
and Snapchat. I think she wants you on it. Yeah, I had fun. Thanks.
Do you not want them to follow you?
It's Richard HB on everything, but you don't have to. And maybe in the near future, I'll have a YouTube channel.
That's true. We'll do another video.
We'll do a collab.
We'll make cake.
We'll make cake. That was your ass.
I'm dead.
Thanks for having me, sis. But thanks for watching. Subscribe to Maria.